Okay, good morning, all of you. Today we will start the last chapter, CPM and PERT, whatever the basic theoretical part and some basic requirement for the problem solving. This is also very simple problem chapter. Two problems will be asked on this chapter. One on CPM or one on PERT. Basically, CPM and PERT is a network analysis. Whenever if you consider the project management. Now this chapter is regarding the project management. So we should be able to manage our project, whatever the project. If you uh, you might know about the industrial aspect. Some friends from your circle, friend circle, number of friends will say that I am having one project, I am having another project, or I am having foreign project. Okay, so different project. Now, what is basically that project? A project is nothing but the task for that particular person in that industry. Now that task, that project, how to manage, lot of projects will be there. How to manage that particular project, all this theoretical part is included in this chapter. So three chapters already we have completed. First is replacement model, game theory, and inventory control. Okay, but I think three chapters uh, you have understood very well because whatever the problem, whatever the syllabus is near about as compared to other subject is easy. Problematic subject, whatever to maximum mark will be getting from that subject. I think ISC. Okay, recently we have completed the ISC. So very good marks are achieved by all the students. So this is very good thing. So in future also in last examination, in final examination, he will be able to uh, try to get maximum mark in our subject. Okay. So uh, okay, 4 minutes are there. So we will start the lecture. Hmm. Beta, I will start the each screen is visible. Each screen visible. Huh. I think sharing is on. Okay. So let's check the syllabus of this chapter. Okay, last chapter. Now the CPM and PERT. Okay, these are the project network project or project analysis. Now that for critical. Uh, okay, huh. Last chapter is a CPM and PERT. Whatever the prerequisite are project scheduling, theory of probabilities. This is the syllabus. Okay, so fundamentals of CPM, critical path method, and PERT networks. Okay, CPM having syllabus construction of networks because this is a chapter included in the network analysis. How to proceed that project, number of faculty is having some project in industry. Suppose one project. For example, we will take one example. Okay. जल कुठल्यावर अभियान होतं आपल्या महाराष्ट्रात? जलयुक्त शिवार अभियान. Now this is also one of the project. Now how to manage? What is the network chain of that particular project? मी माझे कुटुंब माझी जबाबदारी. If you take a whatever the project of central government, okay, near regarding the motor vehicle or from the RTO department, lot of projects will be there. Okay, if you consider the industrial projects, suppose industrial project is nothing but the CNC provided, CNC maintenance or whatever the CNC machine or any machineries, they have to provide all these prerequisites and all the maintenance of whatever the project is concerned. Okay, now this is all about the basic. Okay, now what is a project? So we will study directly. Okay, now in that chapter, two parts are there: CPM and PERT, basic of CPM, PERT, fundamentals, construction of network, how to construct the network, critical path, forward, backward path. These are the types of that problem. And PERT is also having time estimate, construction of network, probability of the completing project by scheduled time. Now in this chapter, particular in this chapter, we have to concentrate on the minimum. Suppose there are a number of ways to complete your project, but we have to choose the very shortest path. Okay, now this is our target in this chapter. As like in previous chapter we studied that we have to choose the minimum cost. As like in here, minimum time and minimum or shortest path we have to choose. Now there are different formulas, there are different ways. Schedule times is there. Okay, now with the help of all this, we will finish that chapter. This is also very important chapter. Okay, so this is a syllabus of chapter. Huh. This chapter is under the planning, project planning, and the uh, analysis, network analysis. Okay, so whatever the basic I have shared here book. Okay, that book also I have shared in study material sheet. Okay, so you should start your study. Okay, because final examination will be in December only. Okay, so within 10 to 15 days exam may announce. Okay, so you should be ready for the examination. So already near about 90+% syllabus we have completed. Okay, only one chapter and two types of CPM and PERT is only remaining. Okay, so that will also we will finish within 3 to 4 lecture within this week or up to 7 to 8 December. So all this study material about from chapter number 1 to chapter number 8, all this study material is ready in Excel sheet. Okay, whatever I think that sheet is shared with you all student also. Okay, so please check whatever that study material. Okay, so I will show here the study material also. Okay, how to access that study material. If any doubt is there for the accessing, please directly message me. आता मला काही वेळेस समजत नाही बाबा, ऍक्सेस एखाद्या चुकून राहतोय. म्हणजे आता लेक्चर संपलं की लिंक आली की ती काय करतोय आम्ही कॉपी करून त्या एक्सेल शीट मध्ये टाकतोय. मग काही वेळेस ऍक्सेस चुकून राहू शकतो एखाद्या वेळेस माझ्याकडून द्यायचा, तर ते लगेच मला मेसेज करा तुम्ही, म्हणजे मी सगळ्यांनी पुन्हा ऍक्सेस मागायची गरज नाही. ओके, आय थिंक ते पब्लिक टू ऑल केलेलं आहे आपण सगळे. मी आता तुम्हाला शेअर करतो, ते दाखवतो शीट कशी आहे. स्टडी मटेरियल ऑफ बी आहे ना आपली. Okay, this is the study material. Okay, so whatever the first section is completed, sir, and second section is till. Okay, whatever all these lectures, all these videos are also available. Okay, if you have lost your a number of lectures, okay, from section number 1, you can search that lecture. You can attend that lecture again. Okay, because the recording of each and every lecture is available. All the study material is also available. Okay, in this study material, lecture date, also video lecture, class notes is also given. Okay, additional notes is nothing but PPT may be there. Assignment and important questions. So Today or tomorrow I will also give assignment question. Okay, now this will be the final submission. Hope you all have submitted the quizzes also. Okay, we have I have given two quizzes. Okay, on replacement model and on game theory. So hope you have all have submitted that quizzes. Okay. Hmm? Now this is soluble book are available. Okay, book I have also given book. Okay, here the I think book is not given. So today I will share the book also. Okay, now that book. Hmm? Now this is all study material. Okay, chapter number 4 sequencing model. We are dealing with section second. So game theory, all the lecture, all the notes also I have shared here. Okay, MCQs also, assignment questions also I have shared. Each and every lecture I have uploaded. Okay, so if you missed any one lecture, you can ask here that lecture. Okay, detailed recording of each and every lecture I have given in that Excel sheet. Okay, so chapter number 6 replacement model in inventory control. Okay, last lecture I have also uploaded. Okay, now today onwards CPM and per lecture will be also uploaded soon. So you should ready for the any time for the examination because all the study material is ready. Okay, only 10% syllabus is remaining. That will also covered within 2-3 days. Okay, so this is study material. If you require any access, then message me WhatsApp anyone. Huh? So I will give access to all. I think I have given all the access to everyone student. Okay, but by mistaken there will be any difficulty maybe there. So you have to give me message. Eh? Okay, now so this is about study material. Now last chapter is the CPM part. Now what is CPM part? CPM part is nothing but the network analysis, project plan. Task will be there because if you consider any one project, that project will be having. Am I audible? बघा कालच्यासारखं व्हायचं बघ. ठीक आहे. Okay, so project. Okay, what is project? Project is having. I think you are dealing with the final year project. What are the topics? What are the chapter of that project? Near about 8 to 10 chapters is required. For first, for example, introduction, literature review. Okay, these are the chapters for that particular project. In industrial sector and in industrial project also. Okay, number of project and number of procedure is same. Okay, because introduction, literature review is also important. Because what is literature review? Now comparing another, whatever the same work done by any another faculty or another person or another industry, you have to take the reference of that. Okay, now this is a literature review. Okay, we have to literature review of that a particular project. Now after that the and methodology. Now what is the methodology? Nothing but the sequencing of that project. How to complete, what is the way actually, what are the different ways for that particular project, which way you have to select. Now these points is required for the project management. Now there will be lot of entities may be there. Now you have to choose whatever the sequence of that प्रोजेक्ट. म्हणजे आन्सर भरपूर असतात. आता काल आपण बघितलं आन्सर भरपूर होते बरं का, पण बेस्ट आन्सर आणि बेस्ट वे कुठला ते सिलेक्ट करण्यासाठी सुद्धा आता ह्याच्यामध्ये बघा प्रोजेक्ट प्लॅनिंग इज अनदर ब्रांच. ओके, प्रोडक्शन मॅनेजमेंट, प्रोजेक्ट मॅनेजमेंट. इफ यू कन्सिडर द after graduation or after engineering, if you want required post graduation in engineering. Okay, so there are different branches are available. Okay, for example design engineering, whatever the CAD CAM, project management, network. Okay, each and every branch is available. Okay, because this is very huge. Because if you consider the industry, lot of inputs, lot of product may be there. Now we have to choose best. You have to choose, take the best solution from them. Okay, this is our task, or this is our duty as a mechanical engineer. So this is all about project. Okay, now we what we have to done in this chapter. Now project planning. Okay, project planning, what factors is required for the project planning? First is a manpower. Okay, manpower is also very basic requirement of any project. Okay, equipment, machineries. After man machine, triple A म्हणतो आपण त्याला. Okay, man machine material. Now this is also basic and important factor for the any project or any industry. Equipment, machinery, resources. Okay, finance source. सगळा सगळं आहे पण पैसा नाही, चालणार नाही. Okay, now how to manage that finance? Okay, which industries, which banks are there, which societies are there, gives the loan. Okay, whatever the finance supporting. That is also very important for the project planning. Material resources, time and space resource. Okay, now these are the basic requirements of the project planning. Okay, so very huge theory is there. This is the book. Okay, so we will dealing with problem. Okay, so before today lecture we have to complete the theoretical part, because theoretical questions may be asked in examination. Okay, so for that purpose we are taking the theoretical part. From next lecture we will complete all the numerical part. So project scheduling. Scheduling is nothing but whatever the timetable of that particular industry. Okay. Now project controlling. How to control as per the scheduling. जे आपण डिसाइड केले प्लॅनिंग, एक चार्ट बनवलाय. हा, ही काय असणार आहे बाबा? प्रोडक्ट मटेरियल परचेस आफ्टर इन्स्पेक्शन. ओके, बिफोर परचेज inspection may be there. After whatever the storage of that product. Now this is nothing but the link or network of that scheduling. Okay, now we have to manage that scheduling. Now is nothing but the project controlling. Okay, whenever your project will start, okay, you have to project control. Okay, now controlling is nothing but the measurement, whatever supervising, okay, inspection. All these factors are included. Now provide to them maintenance also. Okay, this is nothing but the controlling. Project controlling is also very important. Now work breakdown structure. Okay, a project is combination of interrelated activities which must be prepared in the certain order. Okay, that process divide project into these activities called as breakdown structure. This is also very important for the particular project. Okay, as compared to the whatever the project scheduling and project control. Okay, now basic tool techniques for the project management. Okay, basic tool. What tools are required for project management? I think you are dealing with IQM subject or not, or in next semester. I think IQM is in next semester. Okay, so in that also project management, what is actually operation research is there. Okay, so this is also very important subject for the industrial aspect. Okay, that subject will be in next semester. Okay, in that subject we have to study different tools and techniques. Now what is a basic requirement of tools and technique while solving the problem or solving the project? Okay, because that tools and techniques will give the minimum time answer. म्हणजे बघा, आता जे आपण हे टूल शिकतोय बरोबर का, आता बेसिक टूल असतील, आता हजारो टूल आहे ह्याच्यामध्ये. तर ह्याच्यावरती प्रत्येक ज्यांनी कोण हा डेव्हलपर आहे त्यांना PhD मिळालेली आहे ह्याच्यामध्ये. ओके, हे वर्ल्ड वाईड ह्यांचा हे नेटवर्क किंवा ह्यांचा रिसर्च गेलेला आहे. ओके, त्यामुळे हे जे काही टूल्स आणि टेक्निक्स आहेत त्याच्यामुळे काय टाइम तुमचा कमी होणार आहे, तुमची कॉस्ट कमी होणार आहे. ओके, नाउ दिस विल बी व्हेरी एफिशियंट फॉर दी आवर analysis. Now basic tools and techniques for the project. Basic two types are there. Okay, for project technique. Now bar charts, milestone chart, and velocity diagram, and second part is the network techniques. Already we know, we are very familiar with the bar charts, milestone chart, and velocity diagrams. Okay, yeah, in Excel sheet, in your project, last year project, third year project. Now lot of time we have used the bar chart, milestone chart, network technique. Okay, but in this chapter we have to study the network techniques. Okay, there are number of solutions, there are number of way, but which way is suitable for us, which way is efficient or economic for us, that we have to calculate, or that we have to select by using that network technique. Now basically bar chart already we know. Okay, now network technique. Okay, now in that network technique also called as the network diagram. Now first is the program evaluation and review technique, PERT. Okay, that one problem will be on PERT also. Okay, program evaluation and review technique and critical path method, CPM and PERT. Now that study we have to finish in this chapter. Now actually what is PERT? Okay, in PERT number of solution or number of ways are there. Okay, म्हणजे बघा फॉर एक्झाम्पल, हा इथे एक एक्झाम्पल दिले बघा त्याने. Okay, launching a new product in market by a company, research and development of a new war weapons. Okay, launching of satellite, sending spacecraft to Mars or PERT project. ओके, म्हणजे बघा एक एक्झाम्पल काय दिले, जर आपण मार्स वरती पाठवलेत बरोबर बऱ्याच वेळा, बरोबर किंवा नंबर ऑफ सॅटेलाइट वी आर सेंडिंग टू दी स्पेस. ना व्हॉट इज ऍक्च्युअली प्रोसिजर? ओके, डिफरंट वे आहेत ना, म्हणजे बघा आपण काय होतंय, विच फॅक्टर्स विल बी कन्सिडर्ड इन दॅट. म्हणजे आपल्याला जर सॅटेलाइट इथून पुढे वर पाठवायचं आहे तर काय होणार आहे बघा, फॅक्टर कुठले कुठले असतील, तर जे काय आपली अर्थ आहे ते मुव्हिंग आहे बरोबर का, म्हणजे आपण अर्थ काय ते फिरते बरोबर का, मग फिरते. तर आता इथून जर आपण समजा मंगळ किंवा मार्स असेल त्याच्यावरती तो सॅटेलाइट पाठवला आपण, तर तो सॅटेलाइट काय करणार आहे, व्हॉट एव्हर द ग्रॅव्हिटेशनल इफेक्ट, ओके, what is the distance, what is the speed, all these factor may be there. Now different way will be there. म्हणजे अमेरिकेतून सोडा किंवा आपल्या श्रीहरिकोटामधून जर सोडलं तुम्ही सॅटेलाइट, तर ते ज्यामुळे तुमची अर्थ फिरणार आहे बरोबर का, त्यामुळे लोकेशन मे बी डायव्हर्ट. दॅट ऑल दिस पार्ट शुड बी कन्सिडर्ड. म्हणजे व्हेरी बेस्ट एक्झाम्पल ऑफ द पर्ट इज द व्हॉट एव्हर द लॉन्चिंग ऑफ सॅटेलाइट. ओके, आता हे प्रॉब्लेम सॉल्व्ह करताना तुमच्या लक्षात येईल बघा. ओके, म्हणजे हे थिअरॉटिकल पार्ट घेण्याचं कारण हेच आहे की प्रॉब्लेम समजला पाहिजे. नाही तर प्रॉब्लेम मध्ये काय नाही, तुम्हाला दोन सर्कल दिसतील, व्हॅल्यू दिसतील, जायचं पुढे आपलं. आतापर्यंत बरेच विद्यार्थी काय करतात, हीच मेथड वापरतात, पुस्तकात दिले आपलं तसं वाचायचं, पण व्हॉट इज द बेसिक, व्हॉट इज द रिक्वायरमेंट ऑफ दॅट पर्टिक्युलर प्रॉब्लेम, ओके, दे डोंट नो. म्हणजे आतापर्यंत मला तर वाटतं जे 3 चॅप्टर आपण घेतले त्याच्यामध्ये प्रत्येक एक्झाम्पल आपण घेतलेला आहे बरोबर का, म्हणजे कुठला प्रॉब्लेम असं घेतला नाही विदाउट एक्झाम्पल. म्हणजे त्याचं ऍक्च्युअली बेसिक पर्पज किंवा रिक्वायरमेंट आहे हे आपल्या लक्षात आलेलं आहे. ओके, हा चॅप्टर आपण तशाच पद्धतीनं कंप्लीट करणार. ओके, सो दिस इज अ व्हेरी बेस्ट एक्झाम्पल ऑफ दी PERT, program evaluation and the review technique. Now what is critical part? Critical part is also one of the oriented network diagram. Okay, this activity oriented network which consists of number of well recognized job, task and activities. Now number of activities, tasks will be there, we have to choose the particular task. Okay, as we are engineers. Okay, yeah, so this is the theoretical part of critical CPM and PERT. Okay, huh. So I have shared quizzes. Okay, chapter number quiz on chapter number 5 and chapter number 6. Okay, but very small student, sorry, काय म्हणतो आपण, बऱ्याच लोकांनी दिलेलं नाही ते बरं का. You have to finish that. Okay, those who have not attended that quizzes, this is very required for your final submission. Okay, so I will provide the assignment question to you also. Okay, so try to solve all the quizzes. So I will extend the time of that quizzes. Okay, huh. Network logic. Okay, now how to start your project? Okay, how to start our problem, which the problem may be asked. Now these are the basic entities required for the problem solving, network logic. Okay, now suppose here the one figure is showing. Okay, now event and event. Okay, event, activity, event. I is event, J is event. Now in this problem, CPM and PERT problem, number of event may be there. Okay, number of activities may be there. Now what is actually event? Okay, now event, lagna म्हणजे काय event आहे. Okay, now to connect all these activity. Okay, to connect all the event is nothing but the activity. Okay, now basic part required for our problem is activity. Activity is physical identifiable part of project which require time and resource for its execution. Is it right? So very a simple part is there. Okay, activity is nothing but whatever the physically identifiable part. Okay, now which required time and resource for its execution. म्हणजे दोन पार्ट आहेत, दोन प्रोजेक्ट आहेत. फॉर एक्झाम्पल पर्चेसिंग ऑफ मटेरियल अँड transportation of that material. Okay, transportation of material from the whatever the resource to the industry. Okay, resource to the requirement. Now this is nothing but the activity, and whatever that area or that particular resource is nothing but the event. Now we have to connect that both event is nothing but the activity. Okay, now what is the event? Event is nothing but the beginning and the end point of each and every activity. Now we have to use that activity and event in our problem. Okay, this is a basic requirement of the our network analysis. So in a problem time, whenever we will solve problem, okay, that time we will not take a maximum time for the that definition. Okay, so today we will finish all the definition. Okay, path is nothing but the way, which way. Okay, different way may be there. For example, I will share here. Okay, suppose this is one of the problem. Okay, so this is a one of the problem of PERT. Okay, now there are different ways to reach. Okay, our main target is complete your project from A to 8. म्हणजे 1 पासून 8 पर्यंत आपल्याला जायचं. ओके, हा टास्क आहे आपला, एक प्रोजेक्ट दिलेला आहे तुम्हाला, बरोबर का? किंवा ए पासून एच पर्यंत तुम्हाला जायचं आहे. मग तिथं जात असताना किती मार्ग आहे तुम्हाला बघा. ABDEH, ABFH, ACFGH, ACGH. ओके, म्हणजे जवळजवळ 5 मार्ग आहे तुम्हाला तिथे जायचे, पोहोचायचे. बट विच वे वी हॅव टू चूज? By considering the economic factor, by considering the time management, by considering the whatever the accuracy. Okay, all these factors are very important. Now that is nothing but the path. Which path we have to choose, which path we have to select. Now this is our target, or this is our aim of this chapter. Okay, so we will take a problem on CPM and PERT also. Path network. Network is also graphical representation of the another factor. So sorry, path, whatever the activity, event. Okay, now definition of network it is okay. This is required for the MCQs. Why we are taking theoretical part? Because different MCQs will be asked on this part. Okay, if you consider the competitive examinations, if you consider the GATE examination, so that time different MCQs may be asked. So due to that, we are taking the number of theoretical part or number of MCQs. Okay. Network construction. Whatever the role of whatever the programmer, role of that programmer, we have to finish. We have to complete our task. This is nothing but the construction. Okay. Now the dummy activity in which only determines the dependency of one activity on other but does not consume any time is called as dummy activity. म्हणजे बघा, सपोज दिस इज अ प्रोजेक्ट. ओके, हा प्रोजेक्ट आहे. ह्या प्रोजेक्टचे जवळजवळ 5 वे. ओके, बट विच वे इज सुटेबल फॉर अस, विच वे इज इकॉनॉमिक, विच वे इज अ टाइम लेस टाइम कन्झ्युम्ड. ओके, ह्याच्यामध्ये आपल्याला काय करावं लागते, कन्सिडर द डमी. ओके, असं ते प्रॉब्लेम सॉल्व्ह करताना तुमच्या लक्षात येईल. ओके, त्याच्यामध्ये आपण दॅट इज नथिंग बट डमी विच इज नॉट हॅव्हिंग एनी व्हॅल्यू. Okay, and this all about this is a chapter, theoretical part of this chapter. Okay, but CPM and PERT chapter problem is a time consuming. Okay, एक प्रॉब्लेम सॉल्व्ह करायचा जो तुम्हाला अर्धा तास, सुरुवातीला 1 तासभर तरी लागेल. जसं प्रॅक्टिस होईल तसं तुम्हाला 15 मिनिटं 20 मिनिटं लागतोय. ओके, सो ड्यू टू दॅट वी आर नॉट टेकिंग प्रॉब्लेम टुडेज लेक्चर. ओके, इन नेक्स्ट लेक्चर वी विल टेक प्रॉब्लेम. ओके, सो कार्यकर्ते कोणाला ठीक है. Okay, so paste your roll number here. Okay, I will take attendance. Okay, and then we will stop here. Okay, because in next lecture we have to start the directly problem. Okay, तिथं काय आपण जास्त theoretical घेणार नाही. Theoretical part is also important. म्हणजे तुम्ही सिलेबस जर बघितला, म्हणजे ऍक्च्युली कसं आहे, शेवटच्या चॅप्टर म्हटल्यानंतर कुठल्या कॉलेजमध्ये थेरॉटिकल पार्ट शक्यतो घेतच नाही. बट ॲज कम्पेअर टू द कॉम्पिटेटिव्ह एक्झामिनेशन. मला एक माहिती आहे की बाबा काय लागतं या चॅप्टरमधलं, म्हणून आपण मी हे घेतो. ओके. आणि ज्यावेळेस आपण आता प्रॉब्लेम सॉल्व्ह करेल त्यावेळेस अजून क्लिअर होऊन जाईल थेरॉटिकल पार्ट सगळा. हां, पेस्ट युअर रोल नंबर्स हिअर. हां, अँड वॉट एव्हर द रिमेनिंग टाइम इज देअर. I think 30 minutes, 25 minutes is remaining. So all are requested to complete your quizzes. 2-3 क्विज मी दिलेले, क्विज चॅप्टर नंबर 5 and 6. ते क्विज तुम्ही हे करा, सॉल्व करा कंपल्सरी. ओके. सो आय विल एक्सटेंड द टाइम ऑफ दॅट क्विज. ओके. ग्रुपवरती मी टाकलेले ते सर्च करा बघा, कुठं टाकलेले ते सर्च करा. आणि paste your roll numbers. I will share